Leo, so I was meditating on your energy and I got this vision of a lion, which is you, with this wise old woman standing behind the lion, holding her hands over the lion's eyes. And as I focused on this image, the woman began to kind of push her hands in and like push the eyes in of the lion. And I asked Spirit, like, what is this? Seems a little weird. And Spirit said, insight. It feels like Spirit is giving you some insight into a question you have about a particular situation in which there is upheaval or you're expecting there to be upheaval. But you have to go inward to see something. And this doesn't mean reflection necessarily, like self-reflection and all of that. It means there's something about your intuitive psychic abilities. You have to listen for something rather than try to see it. Something could be presented to you at face value. And I got these messages here for you. Something could be presented to you at face value, but it's not what it seems. So you need to pay attention to what you're told or what you're hearing, the vibration, the resonance around whatever is presented to you or whatever was presented to you. And you have to turn your sight inward. Okay, there's something you're going to download, develop, I'm hearing, or receive, some wisdom, some premonition even, that you can't get by looking outward and around you. And in fact, if you look outward and around you to your external environment or sources or information outside of your own internal wisdom for whatever this is at this time, it could actually be something that is not true. You could receive like some kind of false information. Or you're given a particular narrative, but there's an alternative story you need to hear. I heard that you're at the end of a long road. And I saw this big red wax seal being stamped on an envelope. So you could receive a message soon, but it feels like the important part is this wax seal. And there's a word that's been imprinted on this wax seal, but I don't know what it is. I can't see it. So maybe it's different for each of you. If you close your eyes right now and you picture a red wax seal on an envelope, what word comes to mind? That word is important for you. Okay, trust whatever comes up first. And then I saw this lion open their eyes and they were opal. And there was something about you suddenly having this oracle vision, this oracle sight. So it's like you go within, you listen to something. Maybe you need to even just close your eyes and listen to something, even if it's something in your own mind, okay? It doesn't have to be like literally auditory. It could be your own inner voice. But you need to do that. And then it's like once you open your eyes, you see, you have these opal oracle kind of eyes here. Then I also heard, what are you protecting right now? Because there's something about you that's fierce and very protective. What are you protecting? It's linked to whatever you're seeing on that red seal. Okay? I also feel like whatever we're talking about is a little bit private for you because it feels like I'm leading you, guiding you with these messages, hopefully, but the whole story and situation is not being made completely transparent to me because it doesn't need to be. Okay, because there's something very personal, private here in whatever it is that you're thinking about or seeking guidance on. And if you're not thinking about anything or you're not seeking any guidance and you're just looking for general messages, this may not be the message for you. You may have to come back to this because I feel like I'm speaking to someone who has something particular on their mind. Feeling guided towards these cards, so I'm going to use them. I have some other oracle cards out on the table. I'll show you in a second. But let's see, Spirit, what is it that you want me to talk about from here? Mars, divine. Okay, we'll say divine too. Divine drive and power. when the lion opens its eyes and it has these opal eyes, there's something here that's ignited within you. Ferociousness, fierceness, Mars energy, a drive, because you have a new power. Yeah, and it feels like this power that you have is something quite magical. Chiron, inner healing. This is part of your healing journey as well. And I'm to reclaim your power with something or over something even. I'm hearing crystal cave. I don't know. That could be a specific message for someone, or maybe you're meditating on a crystal cave. The first card that came out for you was wish, with the words despairing and hopeful. And your eyes are closed here too. And this card came out after I was getting these messages of this woman behind you, this wise old woman. And this could be a guide of yours. Okay, or it's just how your own higher self energy is showing up, and crone, feminine, divine energy. But it feels like you might be a little bit resistant initially to the guidance to turn inward, maybe because you feel like you need to keep your eyes on something right now. There's something about the crescent moon that's important for you. Then when I asked Spirit, what are you wishing for? What are you hopeful for? What are you despairing over? This card came out, upheaval. So you could feel a little bit disillusioned right now over something going on in your own life where there's conflict or just the world around you. Or perhaps you're getting these kinds of intuitive nudges and hits that there's something on the horizon and you want to know more about it. I also feel like you are ready to go. I was getting this download earlier. I felt like it was for Taurus energy, but I'm a Taurus, so it could have just been coming through that Taurian energy because I'm a Taurus. Well, I was born under a Taurus sun sign. I do believe we are all the signs. Maybe you have Taurus in your chart, but there was a message about just saying it like it is and not really giving a damn. And so, yeah, I feel like this could be for you too, Leo. It's like somebody expects you to just be the caring, kind, compassionate, empathetic person that you are. But there's something that they've miscalculated or misstepped, and you're about to say something and it's going to shock them. Okay, and this might be a jolt. The other cards I got for you are Illuminate and Divination. And this is just confirming that whatever Spirit is trying to show you, they are trying to illuminate something to you through your own powers of divination. You might want to try scrying into something. Even, I forget what it's called. There's an actual name for it. But you can scry using the back of your eyelids. You know, if you're in a room where there's some kind of light source, you'll be able to see things on the back of your eyelids when you close your eyes. I used to do that a lot as a child. And I used to get very clear images. So perhaps that's something you want to try doing, since this wise guide behind you is closing your eyes. The number 20 could be significant for some of you. Okay, I'm going to go into the tarot, 8:33 on the clock, and see what else we get for you, Leo. Maybe there's something coming up about your 33rd birthday. Let's see the energies supporting Leo. 5 of Cups. Okay. This is that despairing energy. But it's in your support. So hold on. Let's see what's challenging you for Leo. What's challenging Leo at this time? I'm hearing something like you can't rush this. Something about urgency being an illusion of time. Page of Wands for the challenge. Yes, you could be receiving a message in which there's some urgency that's sparked from this message. The urgency itself could create a sense of upheaval, or there's like something, it feels like impending, like something's about to happen. You could also want to send a message, but you're finding it a challenge to know what to say. There's a little angel here, or cherub, and it's showing, it has a little mirror or a painting of the painter. You're creating something right now, and it's creating you. That's what I'm getting. This also looks like a wand to me, like a magic wand. You're creating something right now, and it's creating you. Let me see. Why is the Five of Cups in the strength position? How is this giving Leo strength? Queen of Swords. Well, truth hurts. Truth hurts, but it gives us strength. So you're seeing the truth of something here. Or you know the truth about something. This could be something about the family. You could be doing some kind of family mapping, family tree work, or you're figuring out, you could be also doing something legal here. You're doing some research. I feel like you're helping to protect someone as well. Or you're their guardian, you're their guardian angel in a sense. Okay, tell me more about the Page of Wands. Two of Wands. You get a message, or you already got the message, and now you need to make a decision about which way you want to go with something. This is why Spirit is saying go in. Look inwards. Okay, let's get the tarot and see what else Spirit wants to say about this message, Leo. Tell me about Leo's overall energy, Spirit. The Eight of Pentacles. Lots of work. You need some help here with something, but you're not getting the right kind of help. Or somebody's not picking up the slack, you know? Okay, let me get all the cards out, Leo. The Star at the bottom, the Sun, the High Priestess. Ooh, that's pretty strong. But then I'm also seeing the Ten of Wands. You know, being very intuitive and being able to access your own psychic capacities, whether that's through divination, scrying, channeling, whatever it is that you do, talking to your guides, listening to your body. There's many ways to do that. It's powerful. But there's a certain aspect of responsibility that comes along with it, a responsibility to take care of your own energy and not exhaust yourself, to not let these abilities that you have that our society and culture would like you to believe you don't have, to not let them overtake you because you're so excited to be accessing them. Like, you still have to do other things in your life. You have to be balanced with all of your senses, not just your third eye, not just your psychic senses. You need to move through your day and your life and not get carried away. Okay, that's for someone. I'm seeing the High Priestess, the Sun, and the Star. Like, you are clear, okay? Do not second guess your premonitions, your intuitions, what you see, what you scry, what you divinate, what you divine. Like, it's clear. And it's coming from a higher channel, okay? A higher form of consciousness. Some of you might be worried about your downloads, where you're receiving them, the energies around you, or sometimes messages might feel a little bit confusing, but they are clear. You just need to take the time to go in and listen to your own interpretation of what it is you're receiving. Okay, so you have to listen to your own interpretation. That those are the words of spirit. Your own interpretation is the words of spirit. I don't know what this is, but it feels like somebody needs to be reassured of their abilities here. What you're seeing, the sun and the high priestess and the star, is for the highest good of all. So you're being given a lot of power. Those opal oracle eyes in the lion. You are being given some insight about some kind of upheaval. Very powerful. Now, the cards that came out on the table, they don't really communicate and convey the power that's behind whatever it is that you're going through. How do I say that? You could be feeling like you're being bogged down with some 3D everyday stuff, or you're not really linking the divine purpose to what's going on around you, but there's a huge, massive reasoning here for your abilities or for whatever you're doing. Even you questioning yourself, there's a reason behind that. There's a reason for the upheaval. There's a reason for why you have certain insights into this, for why you've seen a hard truth. You could just be feeling like, why me? Or this sucks, but you have a significant role to play here in the bigger scheme of things, in a collective sense, but also at this time, this situation, this moment is key to your soul's growth. I mean, these cards, I don't think I've ever gotten this combo in a general reading like this. This is no joke. This is really powerful. You are that crone, feminine, wise energy, regardless of your gender. That's you as well. Don't underestimate your own wisdom. So your overall energy is the Eight of Pentacles. This is hard work. And I feel like you're looking for someone to help you out, or someone to support you, be there, or just pick up the slack, but they're not. Your opportunity is the Knight of Wands, and you're running towards the Eight of Pentacles here. And I feel like this is you once your eyes open and you see the truth, or you have good insight into what's going on. You're meant to take some kind of action, to put some kind of plan into place, because you're protecting something here in doing that. The Devil. You're meant to free someone, or free yourself, or both, from some kind of bondage. But it's taken a lot of work to get the answer, or to get to this point. But what you don't see coming is that you are going to have the energy and the drive and the will and the power to go do this. To help someone, or to help yourself. I'm asking, is someone coming to help you? I'm seeing the Three of Cups and the Queen of Cups. I would say yes, they are. And this person, this energy is very intuitive. This could be a counselor, or a therapist, or somebody who's very much into the arts, or has a gentle, kind energy about them. Okay, who knows how to draw on emotional resources, who's had experience in a situation that you're going through. It's a feminine energy. Okay, for some of you, it could be a sister. For your opportunity, we have the Seven of Wands. This is you protecting something, defending something, standing your ground. Somebody could have thought that you were all out of energy. I'm hearing machismo. Maybe somebody was acting very arrogant about something. Somebody thought that you were indecisive. and not ready to put in the work, or you didn't have the right resources, but you do. So your opportunity is to stand your ground. Can I know a little bit more about what this is? Stand your ground with what? 10 of Cups. To protect your happiness, or to protect your family, to protect your long-term vision of happiness. It could be different things, so you take it as it resonates. Queen of Swords again. It's like you're protecting a vision you have of the future for long-term happiness, your long-term happiness. You've been made aware of something here that wasn't what it seemed to be. And now you're standing your ground and making sure that that doesn't happen again. I'm hearing this. I don't know if this is you or someone else, but I'm not making the same mistake twice. Okay. 2 of Pentacles for your challenge. This is that being back and forth, the decision you need to make. I do feel like there's somebody else here in your energy, like that you're helping in some way. 4 of Pentacles. The 7 of Swords. You may have been trying to hold a particular position or persona or a piece of information, or it's like you're holding on to something here. The High Priestess, some hidden something or other, knowledge, or trying to conceal something about yourself and your own abilities. But it's like you've been going back and forth, like, should I say it? Should I do it? Should I put it out there? Should I fight for this? Should I pursue this? And the answer is yes. It's time. Because you're going to open your eyes and everybody's going to see you have oracle eyes. You can't hide it. Others are going to see that you know the truth. And this could create upheaval because people have been trying to conceal truths, just in general. Okay, it could be someone in particular with the 7 of Swords here. Someone in the family, something about families coming up, or a long-term relationship, perhaps. Or something about building money. Interesting. Building success. Something about money. You've been holding your position on something, and I feel like it's time to really put Temperance, Queen of Cups, Judgment. It's time to really defend yourself or another and say what it is that you know, regardless of what kind of upheaval it creates. Spirit's showing you something about how you can handle that. We have the Hierophant for your advice. There is somebody who could help you. A teacher. I'm hearing a wisdom seeker. This could be someone older than you or some established knowledge. Okay, maybe there's rules or procedures involved. There's 2 ways to go about this, which you already know. 2 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles. And I feel like if you consult someone, you'll be able to make a better decision. And maybe this person who you do consult is a Taurus. This is the Taurus card. Or somebody who's very concerned about the 3D material effects that something might have on you. Death. And how it might transform your situation, or what implications it could have. Some of you, this could be something about a will, for sure. Okay. Okay. Let's see what's going to manifest in the next 3 months. We have the 4 of Wands and the 3 of Swords. something that was a stable, solid narrative, or that had some roots. Somebody thought that, you know, like, I'm fine, I've covered my tracks, or I've really set down the foundation, or this is unshakable, this is immovable, like, this is it, we can celebrate now. They're going to find out that this is not the case. Because look at this upheaval. It's like these crows here are uprooting some tree. Something that was being nurtured, protected, is now vulnerable. Okay? It could be something of your own, but I don't really feel that way because of how you're coming out with the High Priestess and the Star and the Sun. It feels like whatever you decide to do is not convenient for someone else and their plans. I'm almost feeling a little nauseous here. Okay, so yeah, I feel like somebody's going to be a little worried. There's power in numbers for you. There's people who are going to side with you and see what it is that you're doing and your vision. Something is coming to light here. There's an opportunity to bring something to light and to get others around you, or maybe even future people, to shift their focus somewhere else. We have strength in the Three of Cups. There's strength in numbers, community. You are a leader in this, but you don't have to do it alone, but you are the leader in one way or another. What is this nauseating feeling, Spirit? What is the nauseating feeling? Exposed. Yeah. So someone's going to feel exposed, and it's going to make them feel a little nervous, nauseous, and sick. That narrative that's being told over and over again. You and others are going to see, like, hey, there's another side to this story. We haven't been able to see it, but you find some way to tell it, or it is being told. And it breaks you out of these chains of bondage. Some of you have been asked to work on something, or like someone's trying to convince you to put your energy in a certain direction. And now you're going to see, hey, this is exhausting me. This isn't for my benefit. It's time for this to end. And you're going to get some help bringing this to an end. Okay, you're at the end of a long road was the first message I got. All right, Leo, I'm going to go into an extended reading. In the extended, I go a layer deeper into this message. We see what else comes through. If you'd like to go to that, the link is in the description box below. If you don't want to, or you feel like you can't for whatever reason, then just trust that you got the information you needed right here. I love you so much. I'll see you next time.